Hi Johnny, what brings you to Fareham College today?
I was asked to come. And these STEM events where you get a lot of schools coming in, seeing lots of different experiments, are really very powerful. It really twitches the kids on. So I want to be there. The curriculum is only there for testing teachers. It's not for testing kids at all. It's for testing teachers. So the curriculum is only part of education. And when I do inset training for teachers, I say you've got to learn to teach the curriculum in half the time. And then the other half of school time, you can take them where you want to take them. Teach them anything you want to teach them. And that's education.
So would you say it's more the quest for knowledge than just teaching simple facts?
It's the way you do it and when you choose to do it. The curriculum says teach this, page 78 on the third Thursday in November for every school in the country. That's not how you teach. It's preposterous. Maria Montessori said, when a child, you wait, let them play, and wait till they ask the question. Show them things, get them thinking the right way, and then they'll ask the question. And when they ask the question, pour the information in.
So you would argue that learning is not so much teaching them facts and figures, but so much teaching them the love for knowledge and the quest for learning, opposed to just telling them things and expecting them to retain that knowledge.
Absolutely. They must want to know, and they must, when they see something, want to know why. And want to ask that question, and that's what you've got to do. And when you pressure kids into learning just a bit of maths that frankly they're bored with because they've had a go at it and they can do it really, but it's not the way. It doesn't excite them. But if you get them in a position they say, well, how did that work? Then you got them, then you hook them, and you can really teach them incredible things.
Why is it that you love maths so much?
I was a failure at school. Right, but I knew I was great. I knew, as far as I knew, I got 100% in maths in O level. There was just one calculation of a measurement. You had to draw a thing and decide what that side C was in length, and I could have been a decimal point out, you see. But other than that, I got 100%. But I was in the bottom set, and I knew I was good at maths, so I started to buy maths books. And I taught myself maths, and I enjoyed it. And everything I've done since then, I taught myself. So when I wrote 23 series of programs, I researched them as I went. I didn't know, so it was physics, astrophysics, whatever it was. I learned it as I went. And now when I read textbooks, I realise I've read it. I've read so much. I could have had I've got 7 honorary degrees, but I could have had 10 degrees with the amount I've read in my lifetime. And that's what it's all about. Nobody's ever overfilled a brain. Nobody's ever had a brain that couldn't take any more.
What's one useful tip that you could give us that would make maths easier for young people?
It's just take the pressure off them and show them in some way how it has power. Trigonometry has power. Once you understand a bit of trigonometry, you can understand you can measure anything. Now, physics is today almost a total nonsense, because if you go to university, you'll either learn deep space physics, which is conjectural. We measure and measure better and we understand more, but it's still a great deal of conjecture, or subatomic particle physics. And below the electron, that's still conjectural. It's fine and we're getting closer, but it's still conjectural. And all the engineering in the world requires none of it. Just the model of the electron and the nucleus that we have and we had at the beginning of the last century is enough. And that's where engineering is based. It's all based there. And that's why I say if anybody is good at physics or chemistry or biology, say, well, look at the engineering skill or career path that matches where your mind goes, where you're thinking. And you can be very, very happy. My son, the black sheep of the family, 9-to-5 job, except it's 9 to about 8:30 at night, because he's an engineer and he's a structural engineer and he loves it.